Just testing it out here just to see if everything's alright. It's just give me 1 minute before this thing starts up. But we got one hell of a show planned tonight for the year-end special. It's going to be a two-parter for tonight's show. There we go. Just making sure everything's on my end that's working here. But we got, like I said, we got one hell of a friggin' show planned for you all tonight. 2 parts, 12 matches, or actually more than 12 matches. We might have 13 to 14 matches tonight for the big card. And of course, the main event of the entire show is going to be for the World Championship, as Paul Weiss will be defending that title against Tamon Honda in our main event and part number 2 for the World Championship on the line. Well, this is part number 1, so there's going to be a lot of stuff happening here in part number 1. Just give me 1 second, though, before I start it. Part 2 might be loaded, but part 1's got some pretty decent matches. To kick off tonight, we're going to start with the tag team belts. Devin says, "Oh my goodness, yeah, Devin, you're going to be the main event of part number 1. Part 1's main event is going to be Devin and Grit teaming up tonight to face Con Shane and Joe Massacre. Yeah, Joe Massacre is going to be teaming up with Con Shane here in the main event of part number 1 to face Devin and Grit. That's your main event of part 1, and we'll kick things off tonight with the tag team titles as Bullet Club's Clark Connors and Joe Maloney will defend the belts here against the Hawks of Flight, Robert McManus and Robbie Eagles. Yeah, basically almost every championship on the card, and we got an insane lot of matches. We're going to have triple threat matches later. We're going to have an 8-man ladder match later tonight in part 2. We got a chamber match happening in the semi-main event of part 2. I mean, this card's going to be balls off the walls. Devin says it's going to be on Honda's side tonight. Well, yeah, when it comes to Paul Weiss, but he will not be in his corner because by rules of the world title match, only one person is allowed at ringside with the 2 men in the match. And apparently Honda has already picked someone that's not Devin or Grit. He's apparently picked his old training buddy and Katsuyori Shibata, and Kenta Kobashi to be on his side. Blaze says, "What is this stuff? I'm tired of these children federations." Blaze, you're actually on the card tonight, but how about you shut up before you get fired? And besides, Devin, you got a huge match tonight too. You and Grit got to face Con Shane and Joe Massacre. I think you guys want to pay attention to that. Yeah, Blaze is going to be on the card. Devin will be in the main event of this part here. Iron Taylor is going to be in a triple threat match in part 2, as it will be Iron Taylor against both Wolfman and Show. And I've been told the winner of Iron Taylor, Wolfman, and Show will get the next world title match. So that's a big one there for Taylor and them. Yeah, Destiny is correct. That 6-man chamber match, that'll be happening in part 2. It's chop block, kind of blocked though by Clark Connors. Yeah, we just have all sorts of stuff. We even got Jamie York versus Zach York later tonight too. We have the Battle of the York Brothers later. Takedown from Robbie Eagles, a nice kick from Robbie. Robbie trying to win this matchup so that him and Robert Manis can become champions. And then he hopes that on January the 4th at Wrestle Kingdom 19 that him and Kosei Fujita can become IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. Cover off the mighty for the titles here. Kick out by Maloney. I don't think that any members of House of Torture are in the chamber match. You never know. But I do know that House of Torture do have a couple matches here tonight. I know that Jack Perry is going to be fighting Billy Paul for the Openweight Championship later tonight in Part 1. And then I believe Evil and Dick Togo, I think Evil or Dick Togo or Evil and Ren Narita are going to be fighting for the international tag team titles. Blaze Booster says he's in a tag match with Blaze and Sunoki. That's actually true. You guys are in a tag match in Sunoki. The only issue is you do not know who Inoki's partner is. Oh, there's a no chaser. Clark Connors, no chaser to Robbie Eagles, but he can't go for the pin. Yeah, Booster and Blaze against Inoki and one of the chairmen here tonight. Apparently Inoki kept the chamber match participants a secret from Marcus King. And the thing is about Marcus, on Sunday, tomorrow night, he's facing Kenta Kobashi, the year-end special of MSW. And he says if he's still champion by that point, he might put the title on the line against Kobashi. So if Marcus can somehow retain his title tonight, he might put the belt on the line against Kobashi. Oh, there's a gore. Maloney, a gore to Robbie Eagles. Is that going to be to retain the belts tonight? No, kick out by Eagles. Clark with a beautiful springboard. Lucius says, I don't care who his loser partners. Oh, I don't know about that, Blaze. You might want to take that back. Here comes Clark, blocked by Eagles. Maloney trying to lift up Robert, but he can't. Countered by Clark. Clark's feeling his legs, though. His legs were rocked into that Ron Miller special earlier from Robbie Eagles, and now off the ropes. Drill Maloney with a belly-to-belly toss over the back of his head. Speaking of someone, there's Vampiro. There's going to be a lot of MSW guys on the card tonight, so I know Chris Batt will be very happy to see a lot of his talent here tonight. Red Devil says, imagine injuring yourself in a pedigree last episode. Yeah, true. Devin's going to go into his main event tag team match in part 1, going to be a little bit hurt. Counter by Robbie Eagles here. Drilla might be trying to go for a Drilla Killa to retain the belts and go into 2025 as tag team champions. Drilla again. Here we go. A little bit of a grand slam chicken wing locked in on Robert, not Robbie Eagles. Counter by McManus. Robert trying to fight back, but Maloney, oh man, that's almost like a Claymore kick from Robert McManus. Blaze says I won on Shockwave, so I'm a superstar. No, you're not. And you didn't beat Krampus, Blaze. You beat a friggin' fan. Evans says might have to face Red Devil for the Undisputed TV belt title. Yeah, that's true. You might have to. Counter by Robert. Clark's the top rope. What the hell is he doing at the top rope? Over the ring post. Clark Connors with a diving forearm. And a blue thunder bomb to the outside by Robert McManus. I know someone that's going to have their eyes on this match other than just the other members of the Hawks of Flight, which is Azarenka and CJ. If I'm forgetting another member of the Hawks of Flight, go ahead and tell me that. But I know that there's some other people in this matchup that have their eyes on this. And those considering being, of course, Kosei Fujita, the tag partner of Robbie Eagles over in New Japan, but also Kushida Kevin Knight and Catch 22 also will have their eyes on this, see if Clark and Drilla are still banged up on January the 4th. Blaze says, who said it was a fan? Everyone, Blaze. Did you forget? Right on the floor is building a chaos. There's a beautiful German suplex by Maloney. Bad says, yeah, you're right, to Devin about the TV title match on Sunday night. And it's going to be one hell of a Sunday for MSW with the year-end special. And then we will return the following week with our New Year's Dash pay-per-view. We bid pay-per-view as the main event of that will be the 30-man Battle Royal to crown the first ever 2025 KOPW champion. And the reason why we're calling it the 2025 version is because in real life, the KOPW championship has been retired by New Japan Pro Wrestling by the last champion, the Grey Khan. And this year, the New Japan Rambo at Wrestle Kingdom 19 will not be first shot at the KOPW title. Instead, the winner of the Rambo would get a future IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match. So you're going to see a lot of people have those eyes on the New Japan Rambo at Wrestle Kingdom. Places I still won. Oh, Robbie though. Robbie Eagles, a landslide. Eagles, this is for the belts here. And all Maloney stays alive. Places I still won, and the reason the old man won our tag match is because I won't let him. Oh, no chaser. Oh, look at that. Robert's right there. That says the main event is going to be for the MSW title in a chamber tomorrow night. Reverend Morbert, the champion, defends against Paul Weiss, Michael Blaze, Antonio Inoki, Con Chain, and Malachi Abramoff, who you'll see all of those men later tonight. Oh, and a boot in their corner by Clark Connors on Robert McManus. The counter, though, by Robbie, stomping the foot of Maloney, and Clark with a beautiful springboard. Clark Connors retained the titles here. Robbie back in the ring, breaks it up. Blaze says old people like him need confidence because they're old. Oh, wait a minute, Ron Miller special! Clark's in trouble, might tap. Ron Miller special, Clark's locked in it again. Can Maloney get there? Yes, he can. Master says it's not bad in the office, it's me. Oh my god, again, Clark caught in another leg lock by Robbie Eagles. Eagles is turning that leg with Clark Connors and a kick to the head. The question is, how bad is that leg of Clark here tonight? Ooh, cross arm breaker. Clark's got a cross arm breaker locked in and a breakup by Robert. It's on one for the Hawks of Flight here. And they take advantage and win the titles. Eagles. Half suplex. Beautiful move from Robbie Eagles. Devin says I'm actually discussing both Britt and Honda to make the faction. It's not a bad idea. I mean, you might get Kenta Kobashi in there. 2-4-50 splash. Yeah, you might get a Kobashi in that faction too, because Kobashi and Honda are great friends. That was a pump handle backdrop by Maloney. And a Falcon Arrow. Beautiful there by Robert McManus. Oh, but Robbie's in trouble. Drilla Killa. Drilla Killa by Maloney to retain. Stopped by Robert McManus. Blaze doesn't let Inoki win, give him confidence. No, Blaze. Did you realize? Oh, hey, it's the Mighty! Mighty by Robert McManus. Maloney's kind of distracted. Oh, and Clark somehow kicks out of a Mighty. That was close. And an air raid crash on McManus. Oh, that might do it. Air raid on Robert. And no, Robert still stays fighting. Now, the reason why you won that, Blaze, is wait, hold on, the Mighty again. Mighty on Maloney again. Can that be for belts? No, and another breakup. No, but Blaze, the only reason why you won that match is because you were never tagged into that match. Oh, God, oh, God. I thought he was going for a spear, but he wasn't. Oh, wait, he went for another Ron Miller special. It's locked in again. Ron Miller special for a third time on Clark's legs. Did Clark escape? It's broken up by Maloney. Oh, bear hug. Oh, God, bear hug. And that back's been targeted a lot tonight. Robbie trying to hang on. He's trying to fight the pain, and he has to tap. He's got to tap, and the champs retain the tag team titles. They might be the MLW tag team champions still. But will they become double champions at Wrestle Kingdom 19? Once again. Clark Connors and Drew Maloney are still your tag team champions and will go into 2025 as the MLW tag team champions. David Finlay was right about these boys all along. They're killers, they're savages, and they're not afraid to beat whoever's in their path to keep the tag team titles. And I know that Joe Massacre is happy about this too, because not only is Finlay a part of the Massacre Militia, but so is Clark Connors and Drew Maloney. Booster says, no, Blaze and I want those titles. Well, that's if he can get a different tag name. And not High Energy, or else that's going to be a fine for you guys. Alright, next title match of the night is going to be the Brass Knuckles title. Malachi Abramoff, one of the people trying to fight for the MSW World title tomorrow night, will be defending his title against Dan Polwell. That was just trying to give that Booster just said, give me those belts, gentlemen. And just as Booster said that to Drilla and Clark, Clark hit Booster with the titles. So Booster's got dropped backstage by Clark Connors due to a belt shot. And look at this knee drop by Malachi Abramoff. Look, I'll give Malachi Abramoff credit, even though I don't want to. Malachi Abramoff has talent. The only issue is Malachi's talent has not given him a world championship yet. But I might eat those words tomorrow night. Masters has destroyed that small man there, Malachi. And I'm not saying that word, by the way, that Master said about Dan. Booster says, I can use whatever name I want. No, you can't. Oh, wow, punch to the face, but good counter by Dan. Dan Polwell fighting back here. Sunset flip. Beautiful move from Dan Polwell, the veteran. Now, that's fine there, Vampiro. It's just how it's just me. You can say it, that's fine. Just I'm not a fan of saying that. Mainly because I have a friend that's that size as well. Malachi. Oh, bending that leg back of Dan. Blaze says, now my partner's hurt, so he can't wrestle. No, Blaze, get your ass in the ring later tonight. Just tell Booster to tough it up like a man. Right now, though, Malachi, the champion, in control of Dan. Off the ropes, duck under from Malachi Abramoff. Abramoff leapfrogs, and a big high knee from Abramoff. A knee that a certain Bruiser Brody would be proud of. Oh, this is it. No, blocked by Dan, and Dan with a Hurricane Rana. Beautiful counter from Dan Polwell to stop that press slam. And look, oh my God, Dan jumping off the top of the ropes. Master said last week after he threw Bat out of the office when he got into it. X Factor from Dan. Dan, though, taking it to the bitter Abramoff here, and a drop kick to the back. Thing is, though, the championship can change hands on a count-out. So this match ends via count-out, and then Dan becomes champion. Booster says, I'm not hurt, so what happens if we beat Inoki? Well, guys, you don't even know who his friggin' partner is. Oh, Dan tries to set for something, but Malachi caught him. And some snake eyes to Dan. Cover Abramoff to retain his Brass Knuckles Championship here tonight. Kick out by Dan. Blaze says, those are not our rules. Who cares, Blaze? How about that? And Blaze, when do you ever even have rules? You don't play by the rules anyway. Remember that matchup you had against Inoki? You cheated, and yet you still lost. How would y'all say that? Do you want me to become Sister General Manager, Master? Why do I have a feeling that Joe Master is going to make like Paul Weiss or Colin Shane or someone like that, or Malcolm Payne-Gilly or whoever, the Assistant General Manager? Blaze says that the new name is Low Energy. Wow. What terrible naming for Michael Blaze. Yet again, showing that the only ideas that Blaze ever has is bad ones. Dan's head goes flying off the turnbuckles. Good counter by Dan. Dan going to the ropes, but Malachi punches him in the back of the neck. Dan trying to fight back, and Boost and Blaze has a fine. Good job, Blaze. Dan with a backstabber. Dan to beat Malachi Abramoff to win the title. Oh no, and Abramoff just kicked out. That was close. Dan almost just became the Brass Knuckles champion, but Malachi Abramoff finds a way to kick out. Off the ropes, counter by Abramoff. Duck under from Malachi, and a high knee again from Abramoff. Blaze says, I didn't say that. It was his evil twin. Blaze, you don't have a twin. Oh God, Abramoff firing up here. And a clothesline in the corner. Vicious clothesline in the corner from Abramoff to retain his title here tonight. Not enough. Not enough to beat Dan. Dan back to his feet. Abramoff eats a kick, but not enough to floor the big man. A second one, though, is allowed to floor Abramoff, and he's busted open. Blaze is my jester, and MSW says Malachi. Or not Malachi, Massacre. Knee drop, a nice knee face breaker there from Dan Polwell. Dan, clothesline to Abramoff. Oh, Malachi went for a boot. He got caught in a sweep there from Dan. Malachi's in trouble. Here's a cover. Dan to win the title off a leg sweep here. No, it's not enough, though, to beat Abramoff. But Abramoff's in trouble. Oh, Abramoff, though, caught Dan. Shin breaker upcoming. Shin breaker. Booster saying he wants to challenge Bret Hart for the name. Okay, I guess Booster wants to fight Bret Hart at some point. Won't be tonight because we're not in Canada. Dan, though, getting his legs attacked by Abramoff, and again, just Abramoff going for the legs again, slamming it right into the mat. Dan grabbing at his legs. Abramoff now going for the hand. Oh, come on. Oh, stomping at his hand. Oh. Poor Dan, getting his hands just stomped on by Abramoff. And, oh, that's right to the bread basket. Abramoff for the win here to retain the title. No. Dan not staying down tonight. But Abramoff's fired up. He knows that he's a move away from keeping the title. Abramoff flying out of the corner with a clothesline. Dan struggling right now as Abramoff. Oh, he's going for that powerbomb. He hits this. We might see the champ retain. Abramoff lifts him up. Bang! That's got to be it. Abramoff into the cover. Not enough to put away Dan, but this could be the final note in the song of Abramoff. He picks him up, Abramoff. Death Valley Driver. And that is 3. Abramoff off a Death Valley Driver retains the brass knuckle title. Master saying that he's got a plan for that is that Doyle's got the night off tomorrow and Malcolm Pangdale is commentator. Wow. Malachi Abramoff, just like Clark Connors, Drew Maloney, keeps his title tonight and shows that he's dominant as hell as Abramoff's going into 2025 as the Brass Knuckles champion. And heck, if he has his way tomorrow night, Malachi Abramoff could be double champion as both Brass Knuckles champion and MSW world champion tomorrow night. Who just says it's not my fault? Yes, it is. Oh, we're going to have a special singles match here. This is an interesting one. Hopefully Brett Ryan Goslin gets his ass handed to him here tonight as Brett Ryan Goslin with Adam Foreman in his corner faces the legend Stan Hansen here tonight. So a little break to the title matches here as it's Brett Ryan Goslin against Stan Hansen. Hopefully Hansen can beat the hell out of Goslin as he deserves it. Goslin, though, countering Hansen with a beautiful counter from the legend. Booster saying that Brett kicked him out of the dungeon. Booster, you don't even know what the Heart Dungeon even is. You've never been to Canada. Well, you have. It's just you've never been there before. Right now, Hansen, a former MULW World Champion, Stan Hansen. Of course, Joe Kenny would remember those days when Hansen was MULW World Champion, because the first title defense of Stan Hansen as World Champion was against Joe Kenny. The only issue was it ended by disqualification, thanks to the Red Devil. Booster said that Blaze himself were trained in Canada. I don't believe that, because if you're trained in Canada, you two might actually not have been losers. Taylor said that Hansen's a legend. That is true. I mean, Taylor got the pleasure of tag teaming with Hansen at one point in World Tag League this year. And takedown from Hansen with a nice kick to the back of Goslin. Foreman trying to hype up Goslin, trying to get him on his side here. Hansen taunting Goslin. But Brett Ryan Goslin has the arm. Russian leg sweep with a roll through by Goslin. And now, oh, come on, right to the eyes from Brett Ryan Goslin. And now off the ropes goes Hansen. And oh, they bump into each other there. Be careful, we don't want to bump heads while we're on the ropes. As down goes Goslin, courtesy of Hansen. Stan Hansen to beat Brett Ryan Goslin. And no kick out. Rosen trying to back to his feet, though. Hansen already got his hands on him. Duck under. Hansen. Big back body drop. And oh, wow, that's a stiff kick to the back if I've ever seen it from Hansen. Lucer saying, I thought the dungeon was an old castle. No, it wasn't. The Hurt Dungeon is not a castle, you idiot. Devin saying he got trained by Wyatt since he was born in this area. Hey, that's fine. Being trained by Bray Wyatt's good. He's a great wrestler. Master going back and forth there with, oh, come on, Bulldog on the floor with Abigail there. Booster says, that's what Blaze said. Booster, do you even have a sense of mind? Do you realize that the number one rule here is not to listen to Michael Blaze, okay? And don't believe what Blaze says. Because 99% of the time, whatever Blaze says isn't real, okay? It's a lie. As I'm saying that, though, Goslin slaps or forearms right in the back of Hansen's head. And Hansen's getting the snot kicked out of him here on the floor. We're at the count of 8. These two have a count of 20 to work with. And, oh, DDT on the outside. Not going very well right now for Stan. Stan thrown back to the ring by Goslin. Hansen grabbing at his head here. Goslin top rope, look out below, drops the elbow and he misses. Instead his elbow hits the floor. And a drop kick from Goslin. Oh God. We got a woman trying to whack her Blaze here. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell? Whoa, blow! Come on, what the hell was that about? Goslin to beat Stan Hansen on the low blow? No, come on, referee! Hansen had his arm on the ropes, and the ref doesn't call for a rope break. And god damn it, this son of a bitch wins because of a referee being blind as a bat. What the hell's wrong with you, referee? How did you not see that? Probably because your eyes were closed, most likely. But how the hell do you not see that rope break for Stan Hansen? Instead, it's Brett Ryan Goslin with a low blow, and then he pins... Oh, he pins Hansen. Someone says, did you know that Blaze wrote all Michael Jackson's music? Okay, so if Blaze wrote Michael Jackson's music, then Michael Jackson is the worst singer of all time then, because Blaze can't write for shit. This has been a terrible day for the faces already. All the heels have won. Alright, next up, Jack Perry versus Billy Paul for the Openweight Championship. Can Jack Perry win the Openweight belt from Billy Paul, which Billy Paul's been a dominant force here. Since joining MUW, Billy Paul has only lost 2 matches here in this company since joining. And those were his debut and his first title match, which was against Marcus Walker. Since November, the middle of November, Billy Paul has not lost a match here, and that includes winning the Openweight Championship. So Billy Paul is riding like a 3-match win streak here. Kevin saying, Rathan, you stupid son of a bitch, this tower wins by the dirtiest play in the book. No, that's putting your feet on the ropes. Speaking of piles of crap, there's Jack Perry, says Joe Masker. Yeah, but this is not the elite Jack Perry and the AEW Jack Perry, because let's be honest here. AEW's fallen off a cliff, and I don't really like anything about the elite version of Jack Perry. I prefer this Jack Perry. Because at least this Jack Perry has a backbone. The other one doesn't. Oh, that kick by Perry does not fall the champion, and the champion with clothesline, stunning Perry. Another Billy Paul lifting up Perry. And some snake eyes into the ropes, or into the corner there by the champion Billy Paul. Taylor asking, we don't see Max Cruiser traverse Joe Master, and Master says that's if Max Cruiser grows a pair. Who knows? It's Max Cruiser. Billy Paul, sidewalk slam! Oh, but look at that. Perry already back to his feet, but he can't put his arms around Billy Paul. I would argue they're the fifth. I think Pro Wrestling Noah has also taken another spot of being the best companies. They had a great year this year. I'll give Pro Wrestling Noah credit. They had a great year this year. And not only that, they just added a WWE wrestler to their roster in Omos. You know, Omos just joined Pro Wrestling Noah today. There's a headbutt there by Billy Paul. And oh, come on! Dick Togo getting to the face of Billy Paul. And off the ropes, duck under by Perry, leapfrog by Perry, and an arm drag. And now look at this. Dick Togo is now on the ropes. Off the ropes, Jack Perry bumps into Billy. Billy Paul trying to use the House of Torches playing against them, but a backfire there from Perry. I don't like this one, but I feel like someone's going to throw it on that turnbuckle. Perry, clothesline on the back of the head of Billy Paul. Cover on Billy Paul to win the title. Perry, no, check out Billy Paul. I just hope to God that someone does something about that turnbuckle. There you go, good job, referee. And Perry sends Billy Paul to the floor. But look at this, because the referee's back is turned, House of Torture is allowed to get involved. Oh, but Billy's got a bear hug locked in here on the floor. Blaze says he's going to start a talk show. What? Blaze in a talk show? That's a terrible idea. Flap to the ears by Perry and a kick, and Billy's been busted open. The champion's bleeding right now, courtesy of a kick from Perry, and Perry's thrown on the steps. And now look at this. Evil's now getting involved, talking to Billy Paul. Blaze apparently wants to have an interview. Okay, I guess so. But yeah, that's Billy Paul and Evil getting into him here on the ringside. And Billy trying to put Jack Perry back in the ring to put this son of a gun away. And yeah, look at Evil. Evil's staring a hole right into Billy Paul, and there's a kick to Billy. Billy just trying to hang into it here, trying to deal with House of Torture and Jack Perry. And in the corner, Perry, oh wow, running drop into the corner. And again, Dick Togo on the ropes. Oh no, sneer trap. Sneer trap on the champion. The champion, get out of it here. Oh, and he's able to fight out a sneer trap with an elbow. And that elbow caught him flush. And Billy Paul, a hell of a clothesline. And again, House of Torture. Evil getting in the face. Come on. Come on, referee. Get some damn control in this damn match. Oh, God. Oh, Hurricane Rana from Perry. This referee needs to control this damn match. And Perry striking blows to the head of Billy Paul. It's been busted open earlier tonight, and Perry's looking to end this. Jack Perry, the kick is complete. Off the ropes, glass. No! There is no glass jaw. And a Uranagi from Billy Paul to retain. No. Joe Kenny's saying that Inoki shouldn't let these guys at ringside. Oh, come on! And now Toto grabbing at the foot of Billy Paul. Taylor saying, pay attention, ref. I know. And Devin's talking to the referee. Throw these son of bitches out, you piece of crap, ref. And now Billy's in trouble. Perry trying to set for something. He kicks him in the head. And now Jack with a drop kick. Billy trying to roll out of the ring. He does smart move by the champion. Back in the ring goes the open weight champion. Billy now off the ropes. Perry. Duck under. Leapfrog. Perry. Flip kick. And Billy's on the ropes. Now off the ropes again. Duck under. Perry, clothesline. No, they bump into each other. And again off the ropes. Perry, clothesline to the back of his head. And Billy's got nowhere to go. He's in trouble. Billy, though, getting back up to his feet. Blaze says, I paid you to let the House Torture win, you stupid referee. Where's Perry going? Where the hell is Jack Perry going? Perry's top rope. Look out below. And oh, man. Elbow to the back of Billy Paul and a springboard again from Perry. Perry to the cover. And oh, come on, that's 3. Jack Perry has won the Openweight Championship, and I need to thank the rest of the House of Torture for that win tonight. And they're pushing the referee away. Come on. Yeah, showing the people here tonight that you think you won the title. Yeah, sure. How about you let Evil and Dick Togo touch that title, considering that they helped you win that match, Perry? And the referee saying that your winner's Jack Perry. Yeah, that's true. Jack Perry did win, but he had help from House of Torture. Devin saying he won 2 titles back-to-back. Yeah, he has. But at least we got a face versus face match here, as it's the KOPW title match time, as the winner of this matchup will be heading into New Year's Dash as KOPW champion, even though they'll have to defend their championship in a 30-man battle royal at New Year's Dash. They'll be number 30. They'll be guaranteed number 30 in that match. As Yuji Nagata tries to win the KOPW title from Yoshinari Nogawa. And yeah, Vampiro will be right back. So it's Blue Justice versus the Scum of the Earth here for the KOPW title. I believe this is your semi-main event for this part. Off the rope goes Nagata. Nagata. Nice slam there on Nagata there by the champion cover. Ogawa for the title kick out. Of course, both men supported by guys that helped train them. Or either or. Nagata helped train Wolfman, while Misawa helped train Ogawa. McIntyre's trying to whack for the House of Torture here, but the problem is McIntyre's outnumbered. Ogawa overshot the springboard, and Nagata with a beautiful neck breaker. Yeah, I believe Wolfman will be looking on to this matchup with intense pressure, showing that Wolfman is a huge triple threat match later tonight in part 2. Ogawa trying to lock something in here, but good counter by Nagata. Yuji Nagata with a step-up knee strike. And now a double underhook suplex. Yuji Nagata. Took him a little bit to get off the blocks, but Nagata throws Ogawa over the top. More people are trying to beat up on House of Torture. But at least in this match, we will not have interference, considering that both Wolfman and Misawa respect both men. Wait a minute here. Oh, leg lock here on the floor by Yuji Nagata. The champion, though, he can tap out here on the floor if he needs to, considering that you can't win the title out on the floor when it comes to a submission. Blaze doesn't want that ref in my match. No, Blaze, you're not having that referee in your match. Nice toss there by Yuji Nagata, and the champion's down here on the floor. Champion better back to his feet, considering that these matches, even though they're a 20 count, the KOPW Championship can still switch hands via countout. And the champion Ogawa just getting back to his feet. He's a little stunned by that exploder by Yuji Nagata. Nagata's just telling the champion here. He's saying, take your time, take your time. Back of the ring is Ogawa. Wait a minute, backdrop hold. Yuji Nagata to win the KOPW title. No, kick out. That famous backdrop hold by Yuji Nagata, not enough though to win the KOPW title. But he knows he's so close to becoming champion. Nagata, oh God, misses the diving blade drop. And Ogawa, who's got an armbar. Drew McIntyre saying that Devin's lucky that both Price and Corey saved him last time. And counter by Ogawa here. Yuji Nagata throwing him off the ropes. Nagata, nice kitchen sink. And armbar. And we got like battle of the armbars here by Ogawa and Nagata. See, this is what I mean by like a good match. We don't need House of Torture. We don't need constant interferences. You don't need weapons or bad officiating. This is the type of matches that you want to see for a title. Oh, wow. Beautiful German suplex by Yuji Nagata. Nagata's feeling himself right now. Hopefully he doesn't do that too often. Oh, that's why! Roll-up counter by Ogawa and a kick out by Nagata. Oh, but Yoshinari Ogawa, though, he's fired up. You know what that means. Scum of the Earth's in control. Off the ropes. Tilt roll backbreaker. Blazes, at least the ref was honest. Wait, shut up. And now the champion, Nagata's in trouble. Because now he's got his own backdrop hold. And oh, this time it works. The champion retains. Nagata, though, his didn't work. But the champion's does here tonight. Wow. Nagata, the man that kind of made that move famous. Ogawa kicks out. And he hits one on Nagata. And Nagata doesn't kick out at two. Instead, the champion here retains. So far, the champions here tonight have been very victorious when it comes to retaining their titles. So far, only one title has not changed hands, or has changed hands. Sorry, and the only title was the openweight title. Other than that, all the champions retained. Booster saying, "Don't tell Inoki the commentator here is mean to the talent." What do you mean, Booster? I'm only mean to you and Blaze, since you and Blaze are terrible people. But Yoshinari Ogawa, the scum of the earth, is still the scum champion here in MLW when it comes to KOPW title. I know for him it's going to suck having to defend the KOPW title in a battle royal, but hey, sometimes it just motivates you to be better. And here's going to be your main event for part number 1, and that's going to be Grit and Devin teaming up here tonight to take on the team of Joe Massacre and Con Chain. Booster says, I'm not mean. I hope all these little brats that got coal in their stockings. No, Blaze. The fans here are terrific. Or Booster, sorry. But you and Blaze got coal in your stockings. Or should I say crap. But here's your main event of part number 1, Grit and Devin versus Con Chain and Joe Massacre. This could have some big complications when it comes to Shockwave and MSW. And even here when it comes to whoever wins. Let's see who will, though. Connor already by Con Chain. And good God, Con Chain dropping Grit on his head. An uppercut already from Grit. And right now, Devin and Grit are in control of Massacre and Con Chain. Both men going right for the arms. Booster says, how much are they being paid? What, you mean the wrestlers, or what? Good plan, though, by Grit to go after Con Chain and Devin to go after Massacre. You know, both men are in trouble, and oh, the referee kind of took a shot there from Devin. Counter from Con Chain as there's a boot by Grit. And Devin big counter, oh, big boot from Joe Massacre. As him and Con Chain are trying to fight back into this. Oh, off the ropes, Devin drops the elbow. And oh my God, Massacre. Joe Massacre flying over the top. Blaze says, how much are you paying the fans for cheering? I'm not paying the fans anything, Booster. I'm the commentator. Con Chain drops the elbow on Devin. Massacre thrown over the barricade by Grit. Now Devin's the man in trouble in the corner. Con Chain staring a hole into Devin, and Devin kicks him. A counter in the corner from Devin. And Grit, nice one. Oh, but Con Chain caught. Oh no, Con Chain firing off chops in the corner. Oh man. Oh, another chop, and now he says, oh, how about one more? Oh wait, Devin though, oh, got throat punched. Con Chain punches Devin in the throat in a neck breaker. Booster says, I heard that Inoki hires fans to cheer. No, he does not there, Booster. That's just called Blaze being stupid as always. And what did I tell you earlier? I told you to stop listening to Blaze. And oh man, Grit flying through the air. No, Con Chain with a Hurricane Rana. Not looking good for Devin. Booster asking an old person, how much you being paid to cheer here? Oh, come on, Booster. Stop being an asshole. Con Chain ripping out the jaw of Devin here as Master and Grit are brawling here on the floor. Grit forearms the back of Master's head. Con Chain misses an elbow drop. Off the ropes. Devin. Melee kick. Booster says, can I borrow $100? No. A thorn in the skull of Con Chain from Devin. Devin trying to fight back here against Con Chain, and look at that Devin suicide DDT. In your main event of part number 1, part 2, we'll have a lot more matches in it, including the main event for the world title. Grit, we don't Grit her in, blocked by Massacre. Oh, claw! Claw by Massacre on Grit. Grit trying to break the claw, and he does. Devin might want to be careful, though, because there's Con Chain. And Con Chain Brainbuster. Grit from behind with a backstabber. Good teamwork by Grit and Devin, but Massacre and Con Chain are trying to fight back. And chop block to Devin. And it's right to that same knee that he landed on when he did the pedigree. Oh, wait, cover Grit and a breakup by Con Chain. Oh, this is not good. Oh, counter by Grit. Booster says, please, ma'am, you remind me of my sweet old mother. We need the money. Blaze, shut up. Booster, shut up. You don't need money. You're just saying that because you're an ass. Oh, wait a minute. Master with another claw. This time to Devin. Devin trying to fight the claw here and break up by Grit. Grit cheap and keeping the good fight. And it's Grit with a German. But Con Chain's right there to stop him, though. Con Chain! Oh, come on. Oh, Devin going for Hell 5 on Con Chain. And he got him. Con Chain control the Hell 5. Cover, and a breakup by Massacre. And Master of the backdraw. Devin feeling fired up, and Devin flies to the ropes. Well, that's not good, though, for Grit, because we're going to see a claw by Massacre again. Grit trying to back up, and no, a claw. Claw by Massacre. Can Grit escape? Grit trying not to give up. He's trying not to quit. And he doesn't quit. Good for Grit not to quit. That's a tongue twister, by the way. Good job for Grit. Pop up. Last ride from Devin. Master trying to get back to his feet. He almost had Grit beat with the claw, but Grit never gave up. Grit, what is he doing with Con? Oh, beautiful clothesline. Devin the cover. Devin to win. Broken up by Con Chain. Although that's by Grit. Beautiful vertical suplex powerbomb from Grit. But Grit's feeling the effects of that claw from Massacre. Oh, look at that, though. Stomping and holding and right in the gut of Con Chain is Grit. Oh, but Devin was caught by Joe Massacre. Oh, nice knee to the side of the head of Con Chain by Grit, and Devin dropped on the floor. Oh, we got a spin. A spin here. Oh, wait a minute. Massacre's going for a gut shot. Oh. And nice spin for Grit there. Grit to win. Grit to pin Con Chain. No, Con Chain's able to power out. Oh, Master. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that might do it. That could do it. Joe Master for the win. Devin, though. Oh, he hit the ref. Oh, no. Devin hit the referee. Oh, no. Devin, what have you done? Devin, what have you done? Brainbuster. The referee is down. Oh, no. Oh, the referee, though, trying it back to his feet. Devin accidentally hit the ref when he went to break the pin up. Well, Grit's going for a Gritter end on Master to put this match to bed. Gritter end. Gritter end driver. Grit for the win to pin Joe Massacre. Stopped by Con Chain. Oh, but Devin going for a crossface. Devin crossface at Con Chang. Colin's not going to, he's trying not to give up. And he doesn't. Boosters don't listen to him. Booster shut up as Con Chang dropping him on his head. Massacre counters with a low shot. And Massacre, bang for him. And Con Chang super kick. Straight jacket German suplex to Devin. Booster says the main house wrestle when we're sick. No, Booster. You're not. You just say that because you just want to have a match. You never want to fight because you're a coward. This is not looking too good for Grit and Devin. Massacre. Ground wrench suplex. But Devin's trouble. The German. Grit's in trouble. Massacre's got him up in the air. A running power slam. There's Brandon. There's Styles. Styles will be in part number 2. And I believe you're only in ladder match. Oh man! Joe Master with a clothesline sends himself and Grit over the top. Oh, but Con Chang's going for that senton. He hits this. This could be it. Senton off the top. Con Chang to beat Devin. To pin Devin. Oh, Devin, though, is able to power out. But Con Chang almost just won. But Devin's bleeding. Devin is bleeding. And on neither side of his head. Devin's in trouble. Con Chang saying, I'm putting this match to bed. Con Chang, second rope. Diving senton off the second rope. Con Chang into a cover. Con Chang and Joe Massacre have won this match. Con Chang has just pinned the Shockwave Wrestling World Champion here tonight. Con Chang and Joe Massacre are victorious in the main event of part number 1. My goodness, Con Chang and Joe Massacre make a comeback. And Con Chang pins Devin to win here tonight. 2 sentons. The first was off the top. The second was from the second rope. And that was enough for the Massacre Militia to get the win. And you have to know that Paul Weiss is laughing his ass off backstage right now. He has got to be laughing his ass off at Devin losing to his friend Con Chang here tonight along with Joe Massacre. And what a terrible, terrible first part number 1 we had here tonight. Like, all the heels won. The only heel that didn't win their match here in part number 1, well, really, all the heels won. Malcolm Pandeli just said, ladies and gentlemen, the benefits of the Massacre effect. And yeah, that's got it right, because ever since Massacre knocked down Devin during that match, and Con Chang was able to get back into the match, it was all Con Chang on Devin. And that's what happened. It was a Con Chang victory. And is that foreshadowing a title retain here tonight for Paul Weiss? I hope to God not. But we'll probably be back here in about 2 to 3 minutes for part number 2. Make sure you don't miss that, as if we want a hell of a part number 2. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes for that.